There has been so much HHN news that has come out recently, so let's get caught up. We were lucky enough to be able to pop over to Epic Universe for a little bit, and if you want to check that out, click here. But in that time, so much has happened with this year's Halloween Horror Nights event. Before we get into it, we'd love if you could give this video a like. It really helps the channel grow. Thanks for taking the time to help us out.
Before we go over all the new info that has dropped, let's do a quick recap of what we knew previously. HHN34 will be running from August 29th to November 2nd this year, running from Wednesday to Sunday each week, except for one weird week in September where it will be running on Tuesday, September 16th, but skipping Thursday, September 18th. We had a spec map that dropped in mid-May that gave us some presumed houses that will be coming this year. The list of houses that were speculated were 4 IPs, some sort of WWE house, 5 Nights at Freddy house, a Terrifier house, Friday the 13th, and Fallout. And for originals, we had some sort of artist house, a creepy gothic cemetery house, a sort of winter fairy tale house, a possessed toy house, and Hatchet and Chains from Slaughter Cinema 2 last year.
We also had some potential scare zone ideas leaked, giving us an idea of what the 5 scare zones could be. The entrance was a spooky gothic conservatory. New York was a biohazard zone with a mutant outbreak. San Francisco was a zombie DJ party zone. Central Park was a crazy cat lady zone, and no, I'm not making that up. And Hollywood was a vampire masquerade ball. All of this, apart from the event dates, was just speculation. Until now. We finally have some confirmed details for this year's event, and it has us more excited than ever. First up, we finally have our tickets on sale. And not just single night tickets, but they dropped almost all of the event tickets and tours. The only thing we're waiting on are multi-night tickets, which should be dropping in the next few weeks. Okay, first up, single night tickets. Single night tickets range from $83 to $123 depending on what night you're visiting. You can add Express to your ticket for an additional $150 to $260 as well. If you don't have a day ticket to Universal Studios Florida, you can add a Scream Early ticket, which will allow you to enter the park at 3 p.m. This will add an additional $55 to your ticket. They also released their RIP tours, which will give you a guided VIP walking tour with VIP entrance to the houses. Prices range from $400 to $480 per person. You can also get a private RIP tour as well, but you'll have to call Universal for pricing on that. And lastly, in terms of tickets, it is being confirmed that they are bringing back the Premium Scream Night for this year's event. If you don't know what Premium Scream Night is, it's a night where you get to experience everything early and with way less crowds. The houses have staggered entry, you get to eat all the food offered, you get complimentary parking, and this year you get to dress up. That sounds awesome. But this luxury does come with its price. This year, Premium Scream Night will set you back $375 per person. Annual pass holders get a slight discount at $350 per person.
Now that we've gone through tickets, let's finally get into houses. Actual confirmed houses for this year's event. First up, it has been confirmed that 5 Nights at Freddy is coming to Halloween Horror Nights 34. Though it wasn't officially announced as a house, let's be real, it's going to be a house. I wouldn't be surprised if it was a house and also like a themed bar, but there will be a 5 Nights at Freddy house.
Next up, it was announced on June 5th that Fallout will be our second IP house coming. Per the announcement, it says, face your fears in post-apocalyptic LA, escape from the vaults to the wasteland, and confront the formidable bounty hunter the Ghoul. Let's check out the announcement.
Good evening, citizen. If you're just tuning in, you're in for a treat. Our friends at Vault-Tec are showcasing a revolutionary new experience, unlike anything you've seen before. Don't take it from us. Hear it straight from one of our special volunteers.
Live the horror you love to watch at Universal Halloween Horror Nights, featuring Fallout and more.
Last week, on Friday the 13th, our third IP was dropped. Jason will be coming this year, or should I say, the Jason universe is coming. The IP drop reads, the iconic horror villain Jason Voorhees is coming for you. Step into his terrifying world, from his sinister shack in the woods to his summer camp where it all began. Here's the announcement.
Okay.
horror you love to watch at Universal Halloween Horror Nights, featuring Jason Universe and more.
From what I've heard, this will be a unique story for Jason, but with throwbacks and references to his past iconic kills. I don't want to say it will be similar to the Chucky Ultimate Kill Count house, because that wasn't the best house in my opinion. However though, I think it will be similar to that in terms of story.
And on Friday, June 20th, we were given our first official original house announcement. It is titled El Artista, A Spanish Haunting. Here's the synopsis. In 19th century Spain, a tortured artist moves into an isolated country manor for inspiration, but the art comes alive and possesses him. This was dropped during the HHN panel at Spooky Empire, where some of the creatives gave us a little heads up of what's to come at this year's event. They not only gave us this house, but they dropped some of the artwork of the artist Sergio and some of the other characters to be featured. They also showed us some of the artistic design for it, and mentioned that the scenic director for this house was the genius behind Dead Man's Pier for HHN31 and Blood Moon from HHN32, two of the best designed houses of those years. During the Q&A of the event, someone asked whether Sergio the artist will be the official icon for this year's event. Here's what they had to say.
Here's what I can say about Sergio Navarro. He is a central character to our story this year. I'm not going to throw out the word icon, because that is a word that you all can place on that character if you choose to, or if you choose not to. What I will say is we've identified this character as a way to tell our story this year. His influence is in the event, in some capacity. It may not be the way an Oddfellow was in the event, or definitely not the way Jack the Clown is in an event.
During the panel, they talked more about the theming for this year's event. They described this year's event as taking place in the conservatory. Here's a picture they put up, which could potentially be our HHN medallion this year. They mentioned gothic textures, stained glass, like the Provo souvenir, vines, and gargoyles. I like this so much better than last year's punk aesthetic. And there you have it. That's all that has been announced officially so far. It looks like things are lining up pretty closely to the spec map that was initially released. So I'm excited to see the next announcements.
Let us know your thoughts. Are you excited at what has been announced so far? What's your favorite announced house? And what are you hoping to see get announced soon?
I'm really hoping for the Terrifier. I think that house could be extremely gory and extremely scary. I really hope it shows up.
And what do you think about the spooky gothic aesthetic of the conservatory? Let us know down in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, and if you want to stay up to date on all things HHN, make sure to subscribe so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the fog.
Peace.